Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, this Harold. I'm gonna come in here and I don't know what spurred me, but I'm coming in here to the greenhouse. You can see everything's blown up here, but specifically, first of all, I want to show you these peppers. I've got two of these. I'm not gonna take one of the big ones, but I'm gonna do a review today on this fella right here. I'm scared of this one. All right, I've had a piece of these. This is a chocolate Carbaruga. Got these seeds from Tony Sherwood. To give you an idea, there's some much bigger peppers on this plant, but they're classical through here, this whole thing. You can see some of these bigger ones on here that I'm going to break off. I didn't mean to do that, but that one's turning, so I'll turn it. But I'm letting some of these bigger ones, first of all, they're hot. So I don't want to eat a really big one because I've had some of this before. Layman's terms for what this is crossed with. This is Tony Sherwood's Carbaruga, and it's crossed with a Douglah. So if you're wondering where these things here get this chocolate color, that comes from the Douglah. So a little late in the day for me anyway. I'm a third shifter, but I figured what the heck, Tony did me the honor of letting me grow some of his new crosses. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and probably destroy myself eating one of these. So without further ado, I'm gonna come in here and what I'm gonna do is set this out here. I come out to the kitchen table. Oh, here's some other. These are F1s of my own. Just so you see them. These last year were my Reaper X's, and they went chocolate on me. So they're an F1. I've got some really cool pictures I'm going to put up on my F1 on my chocolate Big Bang, which that'll be interesting because I'm about 90% sure it crossed with a chocolate Maruga to get that chocolate color to it. So what I'm going to do, get me some Kleenexes because I already know what's going to happen. So I need some Kleenexes. I've had slivers of this, so that's why I say I already know what's going to happen. I've had little slivers of this one. I took it to work, and yeah. First of all, let me go ahead and I'm going to come in here, rinse it off real quick. These coming right, you've seen it come right off the plant. You know where this one came from. And I might be hesitating a little bit because, you know what, I tell you what, they're hot as hell. I've had pieces of it, and when I got up near the top here, it torched me. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been eating peppers like I used to, but nevertheless, I still eat them. And hell, I might only do half because that might be all I can take of this one. The reason I say that because Tony crossed it with the Douglah, and it's hot. So all I'm gonna do here is let's go ahead and pull the ripcord on it. I'm gonna cut it. This one here is very typical. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up eating the whole thing. But Tony, I'm gonna pull seeds out of this one and some of the better ones so that Tony would like to grow it some more. And since I grew it for him, I have no problem sharing. So yeah, what I'm doing is just getting a few of these seeds out. This thing has got some placenta to it, let me tell you what. Give me a second here now. And I'm going to do it like I said. I want to get some of these seeds and get them to Tony. I'm probably going to get some of my bigger ones because, and it actually smells pretty good. It smells, you know, that earthy flavor of the chocolate. I got a daggone placenta on that. Let me see if I can get them going the same way. Look at that. How's that for a view? There's your inside out. Outside looking like that. Hey, you know what? They're a gorgeous pepper, but knowing what I had and knowing that I'm going to be going to bed pretty soon, I'm going to do a half of this one, Tony, because it whipped me even a small piece when I earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and do this piece. That's a good flavor for a chocolate. I'll tell you that right now. I already feel the heat coming. Ooh. Yep, there comes that Douglah heat. Woo! That's gonna thump me. I already know it because it's hot already. What am I? Like 20 seconds into eating this thing? Holy smokes. The heat is intense. I've had a lot of Tony Sherwood's Carbaruga blunts. Man, I got hiccups. Can you believe that? And flavor-wise, they're good. Holy hell, the heat on this one is intense. It's burning my mouth. Oh, hiccups on my tongue. Oof. People, if you've seen me review before, I've never gotten hiccups from peppers. Oh, but the heat is so intense on this one that it gave me hiccups first time. Whew. That heat is up there. I'd say that's searing heat. Ooh. Hard to talk heat. What I'm going to do here, because I need to drink water. Holy crap. Boys and girls, let me tell you what. I grow hot peppers. That little joker right there is hot. I've done a lot of reviews. This might be the most intense heat that I've ever had. It's so hot in my mouth. It's unreal. For those of you that chase the heat, I ain't joking. This chocolate Carbaruga is intense. It's peaked. My endorphins are kicking. Ooh. Hold on a minute. This is hot. I'll tell you what. It's almost got me to the shakes. Tony, you did one right there, right there. That one's a screamer. Screamer. The heat is really, and that's what I'm talking about, because it's got me captured, taking my breath away. In fact, I've got to get more water. I'm doing what I can here without going to alternatives. I'm at 10:39. 4 minutes into this, and the heat's like, it's still there. Come down just a notch. That was half of that chocolate Carbaruga. The flavor up front was really good. It's on the very top in the tip of my tongue, and going back where it took my breath away. Haven't had my hiccups. That's, I think, once before. I've never gotten hiccups before. But the heat was just menacing. It was so hot. And I've tried them, the Reapers, chocolate Marugas. Hell, I'm eating a lot. And this one was definitely hot. It's definitely carrying the Douglah heat. Some Carbaruga flavor in there. It's a sweet type of a flavor. But man, the heat comes on. It starts like 20 seconds into eating it. I am not kidding. It's fast. It comes and it's overwhelming. That's not me making nothing up, man. I tell you what, I had slivers of this, but nothing like that. Not that big. My tongue is still on fire. Tony, you did one there. I tell you what, I like to sample everything I grow. And that's all I'll be doing. Now, that one is sampling because that was absolutely hot. Hot. That was a hot one, I'm telling you what. So, that was a chocolate Carbaruga. I try to try them and see what they're like, to give it a good flavor, good heat. The heat is, I gotta say that's up there 9. Maybe I just grabbed a really super hot one, but I'll tell you what, you saw me pull that off the plant. Off the chocolate Carbaruga I grew from Tony Sherwood's seeds that he sent me. Pleasure growing, Tony. Like every Carbaruga that I've grown of his, one thing that happens is you get a lot of them. I don't know if you had a good look at that plant, but they load up, man. All the Carbarugas load up. The Carbaruga Primo didn't load up quite as much. It's a little slower, but it's got some really cool pods. You know what? In fact, while I'm in here, Carbaruga Primo, here's some that I'm going to end up. I'm going to end up seeding, and also look at this thing. Look at this puppy. That's a Carbaruga Primo. Just thought I'd show it off, you know. That let me up. I'll tell you what. Now I'm down. I'm good. I'm 15 minutes in, so I'd say I'm 10 minutes into it. My tongue is still got some heat on it, but I ain't like it what. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank God for the super hots. They hit you hard, hit you fast. I'm endorphin rushing like crazy right now. I'll tell you what. That thing thumped me. Good pepper. The flavor was good. The heat is great. I can see my powder with some of that in it. Some of these people like, I can take the heat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's hot. So when I heat these, when I look at that placenta in that thing. That was half a pepper and it whipped my ass. I'm not gonna lie. That was intense. Could I have done a full one? Maybe, yeah, probably. Everybody can do it once, but that was I knew what I was kind of getting into, doing a couple slivers, and boy, I tell you what, no joke, that's a hot pepper. So I've got the bigger ones. I'm still getting bigger, Tony, and that's the ones I know you're going to want seeds off because when I get seeds, I like to get the best that I have on the plant, the best looking pod on the best plant, and the biggest, and so that what I think is exemplary of these pods. Heat wise, they got no problem. That the heat is packed into these things, but the flavor is good. I would give the flavor. Ooh, probably what I could do with the flavor. I'm getting some after effects of the flavor now. It's smell wise, it smell like you got that super hot, but it's the chocolate super hot, which is that earthy smell I get from this one. It's really good. It's a hint on the sweet side. You know what? A real floral pepper will make me. You'll see me choke a little bit on it. Not that I can't eat them, but they're florally. These ones aren't as florally as some are. So the flavor was good for a raw pepper. The heat will smack you down. I'm waiting to see what this tastes like in a powder, though. I'm gonna dry some of these out too when I get done seeding them, and I'm gonna generate some powder and blend that because I use a lot of the Carbarugas because they have a really good flavor palette when dry too. And I got a lot of customers here locally for my pepper plungers and my powder, my super blend, and the Carbaruga is one of the peppers that I grow as a staple for my. Well, this one's cross, but the staple for my powders because they want it hot, but they want flavor. And so I'm pretty particular on what I grow for my powders. And I do have a lot of the Carbaruga blends because I found that they have a good flavor, not only when they're fresh, but when they're dried and powdered because they have a hint on the sweet side, which is a really good flavor. I'll tell you what. And I probably push out 20 locally 20 plungers a month easy, and I don't do any average. People come in and ask me, and my powder I push it out all the time. uh, in case you're wondering, yes, I do still have the powder. I still have my plungers that I load with the powder, and $20 I pay the shipping, which is cheaper than what I do locally here, Washington State. But I it's just my special online thing. But still, no. Hey Tony, great pepper, man. I'm out of here. I got to get to bed. Y'all have a great day.